Again, if you're wrapping up breakfast, as you would, go ahead and make your way up to the stage so we can get you seated, and we will go ahead and get started. On behalf of B.A.S.S and all our sponsors, we would like to welcome you to the official inaugural event, the Abu Garcia Bassmaster High School Combine. Again, congratulations, anglers, on making it to this point. We hope today is a very successful one and a fun one.
Congratulations for attending the first ever Abu Garcia Bass High School Combine. We truly believe this is a watershed moment for our sport, and who knows, it might be a watershed moment for one of you here. Really thank you to the 20 colleges and coaches that are here to scout these athletes. And you'll notice that I use the word athletes. While the sport is fishing, we believe that it takes the same commitment, passion, drive for excellence to excel in fishing as it does in any other sport. So we think of you as athletes. We'd like you to stop by today and spend some time in our athletes lounge. We got some really cool swag bags for you. Spend some time talking to Justin Atkins, one of our athletes, about what he's learned progressing throughout his career.
Hey guys, Justin Atkins here, Bassmaster College Series Pro. We're at the Bassmasters High School Combine presented by Abu Garcia, and this is such an awesome opportunity. We got guys over here, they're getting ready for their competition that starts at 1 o'clock. They're doing some casting, guys getting to go around and meet all the coaches, and it's just a really awesome opportunity. If you're going to grow in the sport, having contacts and meeting people is a really important thing, and college fishing's really huge. And so being able to come here and meet coaches and meet new contacts, it's just awesome. I'm a little bit jealous. This is a really good opportunity that I didn't have when I was in high school, and so I'm looking forward to see where this day leads. I think it's going to be really special for some of these guys.
Hey, I'm Carolyn Habib with Abu Garcia. We're here at the Bassmaster High School Combine in the Abu Garcia Athletes Lounge. We've got a swag bag for each of the anglers competing this weekend. In each bag, they'll receive some swag from Abu, including an awesome limited edition Abu hat, an Abu Garcia t-shirt with the Combine logo on the back, so another limited edition item. And then we've also got some products from some of our partner brands, Berkeley and Plano. We've got Berkeley line for each angler. We've got the Berkeley Power Pop for each angler. And then we've got 2 bags of Maxent, the brand new Chigger Craws that were just released this year at ICAST, and the Maxent, the General in the 4-inch size. So the anglers will be well prepared as they get out on the water. We've also got the Plano Stow-all bags for each angler, and a Plano Edge box for each angler as well. So we're excited to give the anglers some products and cheer them on as they show off their skills this weekend.
Yeah, this is for the high school kids, Brandon.
Okay, so here we are, we're at the skills challenge portion of the combine, and we do have a little bit of wind going on, but we still think it's going to be good. These anglers, these athletes are going to be tested on 3 different skill disciplines that we're calling them. And what that is we're going to test them on casting distance, almost like a long drive contest. They're going to get 3 casts. They have 3 minutes to actually get the 3 casts in. And we've got the field marked, so it's in about 100 yards difference, and they'll be scored on how far they throw it. It has to hit inbound, so the wind is actually going to play a little bit of throw a little bit of a curveball in there for these anglers for that portion, but it should be interesting. Then we're going to have a casting accuracy. They've got a series of 10 targets they'll have to hit, again in 3 minutes. They'll be scored on how many targets they hit, and if they hit those targets, they'll be scored on how quickly they did that inside the 3 minutes, should there be a need for a tiebreaker. And then the third discipline, which is probably the most interesting, or could be the separator per se, is the technical challenge. And what that is these anglers have 3 minutes to tie a series of 2 knots. They will tie their knot of choice, line the lure, so they're going to tie 12-pound fluorocarbon to a hook, and then they also will tie 12-pound braided line or 10-pound braided line to 12-pound fluorocarbon, so a line-to-line leader knot. And then we're going to throw them in line tension testers and test those knots at their break point, and and they'll be scored on that break point. If the knot holds, it'll be a perfect score of 25 points, so the maximum you can get is 50. If it does not hold and breaks, it will be scored at that break point. So it should be interesting. We're going to have a individual winner. There'll be a winner of the knot tying or the technical challenge, the casting competition, and the casting accuracy. And then there'll be an overall. Whoever scores or averages the highest in all three will be the overall winner. So it should be pretty intense. This is not your normal casting competition. It's an elevated skills assessment for this combine, and the cool thing is all the coaches are going to be watching while it unfolds.
Heading to Blue Mountain College, congratulations to Austin and Will. Let's give them a round of applause. Event. We hope you got a lot of enjoyment out of it. All right, it was intense yesterday. We, couldn't help with the wind, but the wind offered a few different challenges that I think the kids had to adjust to, and it made certain things even more interesting. So, with that said, we would like to start awarding some individual awards for the skills challenges, and then we'll do the overall. So we're going to start with the casting accuracy. We had 10 different targets, and it was pretty intense, but the final tiebreaker, so a perfect score, all 10 targets hit, with 1 minute and 22 seconds was the time it took this angler to complete that task. Justin Fry. Come on up, Justin Fry.
Middle.
With that, you will get a trophy as well as an Abu Garcia combo that you completed that task with. One more round of applause for Justin Fry. Congratulations. All right, the technical challenge. So this one was interesting for the moms and dads. I'll explain this to you. They had 3 minutes to tie 2 series of knots. They had to tie a line to leader knot, and that could be the double uni, the FG, the Alberta, whatever it may be, and then a line to lure knot, and then we tested those. And if the knots held within the test machines, then that was a perfect score. And the tiebreaker for that was the timing. So this angler did both knots in 1 minute, 16.69 seconds is how fast this angler tied those 2 knots. And that's going to go to Kyle Smith. Where are you, Kyle? Congratulations. Nice job.
Palomar and Alberta.
Kyle tied a polymer knot and an Alberta knot, again in 1 minute and 16 seconds. One more round of applause for him. Nice job. Our final individual cast off was the long cast. And anglers had 3 casts within 3 minutes to see who could throw it the furthest. And it actually ended up being dramatic because we had a cast off. It was almost dark, and it came down to the final cast, and it was a 58-yard cast, and that's going to go to Lane King, your casting distance champion. Come on up, Lane. In all 3 areas, just signed with LSU Shreveport, a total of 153 points. From Thibodaux, Louisiana, Levi Thibodaux, come on up, your overall skills champion. And that, ladies and gentlemen, we have plenty of food. Please help yourself, but that is going to conclude the first ever Abu Garcia Bassmaster High School Combine.